I believe it's important for children to learn independence. Parents who do everything for their kids, they're not helping them. They're helping them on the spot, but not helping them learn. One day a week when I used to pick the kids up from school, other parents would greet their kids in the elementary school, would not let children out unless there was an adult calling for them. Now, the whole tenor of New York changed in 1979, I think it was, when Eton Pates disappeared. Before that, my kids went to school. Everybody went to school by themselves, came home by themselves, traveled by themselves. But when that happened, the whole tenor changed. There's a playground outside my window. As soon as my daughter could push the 5 button on the elevator, she could go down. I'd say, stay in the playground. And she would. And she'd come up by herself. Didn't do that anymore. Even from here to there, you went out with your child. That really changed. People don't realize what it was, but that's what it was. Anyway, when I picked the kids up from school, parents all came and they took the kids' backpacks and carried them. Not me. He's big enough to go to school. He's big enough to carry his backpack. And it's that kind of thing, doing things because they're little kids, but they're people. You don't put on a special voice to talk to a child. You might use different words. Or if you're using big words, you might explain what the words are. But they're people. And that's an important part of learning. I no longer have a most prized possession, but I have one that I would miss, but I could substitute for it immediately. So it's not this particular instrument. That's my little transistor radio. It's important because two reasons. I sleep early during the night. Until recently, when I woke up, I would have my sciatic nerve running up and down. It kept me awake. I'd be up 2 or 3 hours once I awoke. Usually I fall asleep immediately, but not always today. People always say, you're awake after half an hour, change what you're doing, do something else. I wasn't about to sit up and read at that time. I wasn't about to come inside and eat or whatever. But after an hour, and I somehow sensed when it was an hour because I don't keep looking at the clock, I take out my little transistor radio and I listen to WNYC, which during the night are the times that I'm awake, as BBC. You get lots of interesting things on there that you never get here. And I just have a hunger for knowing what's going on in the world. There are nights when I sleep through. If I get sleeping pill night and I sleep through, I don't miss it. But it helps the time pass.